So I'm often asked what camera rig I use to record my videos, what is my setup, so let me show you. This is the battery I use to power the camera, the VB99. Also a SmallRig battery I use for the Atomos Ninja monitor recorder on the Canon R5-C with the 15-35. This camera is an awesome camera for both video and stills. However, I strictly use it for video. This is the SmallRig Black Mamba cage. This cage is awesome. It's loaded with 1/4-20s and has a few 3/8 on it as well. It even has camera strap lugs. Speaking of camera straps, if you haven't heard of them, you've got to check out Crown. This is the Trail Flex. It's adjustable from 32 all the way to 58 inches and everything in between. So if you want an awesome camera strap, I have included a discount code and a link in the description. Now back to the cage. This is the Black Mamba kit. The kit does come with the handle, and the handle would simply attach right to the top of the cage right here. But first, let's go ahead and mount the cage to the camera. Now there are protective rubber inserts in the cage to keep your camera safe, and SmallRig does this genius thing where they attach the tool that you need somewhere on the grips, and it's well done here. You always have it at the ready. Cinch down a couple set screws, put the tool back away, and you're good to go. This thing is still amazingly comfortable even with the grip on it. Now let's go ahead and install the V-mount battery plate. Once again, the tool comes in super clutch. I love this feature. Now here's the battery plate itself. It's a very high quality build. It is a quick adapter plate, which is really nice. You simply slide it on and lock it into place. Now this plate does have a couple tricks up its sleeve. For one, if you need to access your screen, it's super simple. You simply loosen up the nut. You can fold the battery plate down and you have full access to the screen. Now this is why they call it a V-mount battery. This one does come with one D-tap, a couple other ports, including this USB-C in and out. Slide it down onto the plate and it locks into position. Now once again, if you need to access your flip screen, simply loosen the nut, fold it down, and you have full complete access. Let's go ahead and attach the handle. Now SmallRig saves the day with this cable clamp because Canon put a micro HDMI on here, which is just ridiculous. However, this cable clamp works great. As you're tightening up the nut, it cinches down on the cable so that you're not going to rip the cable and break that port. And for one more layer of protection, I did add on this HDMI micro to HDMI adapter. Now before we attach this monitor mount, let me show you this cool feature that SmallRig has incorporated. It's got a quick release locking mechanism. That's going to prevent any cold shoe accessories from just falling off, regardless of whether or not they're tight. This is the Atomos Ninja 5.2-inch recording monitor. You can record directly to an SSD. Now this monitor can be powered by a regular battery, a dummy battery. You can even power it through the D-tap on the V-mount battery. Now let's go ahead and mount it up. Now this newer monitor mount can swivel 360 degrees and has 180 degrees of tilt. Now this thing's starting to feel like a rig. However, if you're going to use it like this, you definitely want to turn the monitor towards you so you can see what you're doing. Now this is the SmallRig MP battery that I actually power the monitor with. You can tap the button, it gives you the percentage level of the battery. The battery holds up really well. Now let's go ahead and jump into the cables that I use. This is a USB-C to USB-C. Now I attached it straight into the camera, and I definitely take advantage of that cable clamp. I placed the 90 degree on the V-mount battery, USB-C. Now we're going to use HDMI to HDMI to run from the adapter to the monitor. Now if you're using short cables like I am, definitely before you go to tilt that battery back, make sure you disconnect the cable, then lower the battery. Also, let me show you on this battery right here. It does show the readings on the screen, so it's a smart battery. A battery does a lot more than what I'm using it for. I simply just charge it, plug it in through the USB-C. It does have this D-tap right here, and I did buy an expansion cable so you can turn that one D-tap into 4. So this is how I mount it on my rig. So now I have 4 D-taps, and all I have to do is plug this into this end, and that gives me 4 D-taps. So just a little bonus there for you. I use a quick connect plate to mount it to the tripod. Oh, one cool feature about this camera is it has a dedicated cine menu separated from the photo, so very cool. And yes, I did buy all this gear with my own money. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I have linked the products shown in the video in the description below. If you want to help the channel out, hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one.